What's up, guys? Hope you're doing awesome. I just wanted to pop on in a quick video to kind of check in with you. It's already March 1st, which means it feels like yesterday was New Year's Day and we were just coming off Christmas and it's like, oh, it's a new year, 2021. Well, guess what? We're already in the last month of the first quarter of 2021. And I just want to make sure, you're in this group, Digital Marketing Agency Success, because you have a vision for being more successful in your digital marketing agency and taking things to the next level. So we're 3 months in. In order to make sure that you close this first quarter strong, there's a couple things I want to suggest you do. First thing is check in. If you set goals for yourself to be at a certain amount of recurring revenue by the end of 2021, if you set goals for yourself in terms of the number of clients that you need to have, ideally you broke that down by quarter, right? So Q1, I'm going to be here. Q2, I'm going to be here. Q3, I'm going to be there. Q4, I'm going to be there. If you were part of our 2021 agency growth planning workshop that we did earlier this year, you have that, right? Give me a like, a yes, I've got it in comments, because I'd be disappointed if you went through that process and you don't have it. So we should all know, here's where I'm at in my agency, here's where I'm looking to go at the beginning of the year. Now's a little pause point to check in and see, are you on track or off track? For February, how many clients did you land? What's your recurring revenue at? And more importantly, are you on track to hit the target you set for yourself for Q1, for the end of March? Really important, right? The power of stopping and reflecting is extremely important, right? You have to pause, you have to reflect. Otherwise, you just set targets, you never accomplish them, and it becomes a wasted exercise. Give me a yes in comments if you've ever felt like, man, I set these goals and these targets, nothing ever happens, and it just feels like I'm wasting my time. The way to get around that, the way to solve that, is to make sure that you set a target and you pause and you check in with yourself and you hold yourself accountable. So that's what I'm asking you to do right now. Just check in and kind of on track or off track. If you're off track, that's fine, right? You reset a new target. If you're on track, hey, high fives to everybody on the team. Let's celebrate our progress. Let's celebrate our wins. So that's the first thing, is I want you to check in on track or off track. Second thing is, how many strategy sessions or sales appointments did you actually get last month in February? How many strategy sessions, right? And you need to know this number. If you don't know this number, that's going to be a problem. You can't improve what you don't measure, right? And most of us are shooting for somewhere between 5 to 10 new clients every single month. The only way you're going to get 5+ clients per month is if you're getting probably at least 15 to 20 strategy sessions per month. So just check in on yourself. If you're on track or off track, how many strategy sessions did you have? And one thing we train our 7-figure agency members to do is to set up a sales strategy session tracking dashboard. So it's really easy to see, here's how many appointments we booked, here's the outcome for these appointments, here's our close ratio, right? Because if you know those numbers, you can easily reverse engineer what needs to happen in March in order to finish the quarter strong. So I want you to look that number up, whether you have to look on Calendly or whether you have to look on some other platform. How many appointments did you actually get with prospects within your niche? Chances are, if you didn't hit your sales target, that's the missing component, right? You didn't generate enough strategy sessions. Now, the next thing is, I want you to get really clear. March. We've got full 31 days in March. One month left in the quarter. What's the target? I want you to get clear. How many clients do you need to land in March? How much recurring revenue do you have to add in order for March to be a slam dunk? In order for Q1 to be on track for where you want to go throughout the remainder of the year? And I want you to get that number clear. I want you to get that out in front of you, because the clearer you are, the more apt you are to actually take the action and do the work and bring it into reality. Put it in comments. Go ahead and put in comments how many clients you're going to land in the month of March. Draw that out, right? Spend a little time and energy. Put yourself out there. It's going to improve the probability of actually bringing this into fruition. So now we're all clear. We know where we're at. We know where we want to go by the end of March. I want you to map out a micro plan. A plan that says, okay, if I'm going to land that many clients and grow that much in recurring revenue, what do I have to do to get enough strategy sessions, probably 15 to 20 strategy sessions with prospects within my niche, right? Do you need to start doing some more aggressive cold outreach? So in other words, grabbing prospects, names, emails, contact details, sending them emails, connecting with them, right? What do you need to do in order to get the appointments? Cold outreach, Maybe an email blast or two out to the database that you already have within the niche with some value-added information, or asking if they'd be interested in scheduling a chat, or asking how they're doing so far this quarter and if it might be time to revisit their online marketing to help exceed their targets and goals for this particular year. Maybe run a webinar. I always talk about doing one webinar per month to position yourself as the go-to expert. Forces you to create good content. It helps to put you out in front of your ideal prospects. Maybe let's shoot to get a webinar done this month to close the quarter strong. And then maybe you should be looking at Facebook ads, right? Setting up a custom audience, running some ads, offering a strategy session, or offering to invite them to your webinar, offering potentially to take them, to download a copy of your book or something along those lines. The reality is, if you don't map out a plan on how you're going to get, let's just call it 15 to 20 strategy sessions, then there's no way you're going to get the new client target that you've set for yourself. So I want to make sure you take a little bit of time, get clear on what you're going to do to hit the outcome that you've set for yourself. Now, I also want to invite you to join me on March 18th and 19th. I have a free event that I'm conducting specifically for digital marketing agency success, where I'm going to unpack the seven-figure agency roadmap, right? Everything we've done to build our business to multiple seven figures. And I'm going to unpack it for you completely free of charge. Again, this event is made for you if you're at six figures, you're looking to go to seven figures or beyond. You want to figure out how to land clients on a consistent basis, deliver world-class results, retain your clients at the highest level possible, and scale so you don't have to do it all yourself. So if you haven't registered, definitely register for this. Block out the 18th and 19th. Let me help you map out the plan to generate the results that you've set so that you can make 2021 the best year ever in your business. So let me know in comments, what's the target for the month? Are you on track or are you off track? And put I'm in if you're in to join us on the 18th and 19th for the Seven Figure Agency Roadmap Live event. That's it for now. Great to see you guys. I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks live and in person and kind of rolling up our sleeves and mapping this out together. And I'll talk to you soon.